Hi everyone, this is Monica. I am the artist and creator behind Old Dome Candle Company. I'm here today to tell you a little about myself, a little about Patreon, and a little about what you get if you support me. So here goes. I'm not going to get into much detail about myself because frankly you can read it in my About Me section. I will go on a brief description though. At my wedding, I damaged some tendons in my knees very, very badly. This left me unable to do things such as walking, kneeling, stooping, all that stuff that you need to be able to do to maintain outside of the house employment. Like most people, we have insurance, but the deductibles are huge and the copays are huge, and with my husband being the only income earner, I haven't been able to do other things such as collect partial disability or any of that because I can't go to the doctors on a regular basis. So, as I'm sitting at home, because that's pretty much all I can do is sit down with this injury, that's how it heals, I decided, what can I do to change this? What can I do to help my husband and help support myself? Because it's not okay for people to support me. So I said, I can always do art. I've done art all my life. I've just never really had time to devote any passion to it. So all I have now is time. So I decided to do some art. Lo and behold, people like my art, and I've actually started selling some, and that's really awesome. So I decided to start a Patreon account. Now, if you're not familiar with Patreon, let me give you a little insight on it. You've heard of GoFundMe. Well, what GoFundMe is kind of it's a crowdsourcing, and people ask for donations for things, and you give them money, and that's great. Patreon is kind of like a job. I work for you. You sign up to pledge to me on a monthly basis a certain amount of money, be it $1 or whatever you want to pledge. For this, you get exclusive things. You get things that won't be released to other people. You'll get limited run items that are only available to Patreon customers. You'll get exclusive content, behind the scenes videos, other fun little things. And like any job, if you don't like what I do, you can always fire me, which is you cannot support me. So if you're here, you're thinking about supporting me, and I want to thank you. And if you do support me, that would really rock, because this will go towards things like art supplies and food and rent and heat and all that fun stuff. It will also help me start to delve into things such as sculpting and resin casting, which is what I really would like to get into. And if I make enough, maybe even some 3D printing, but that's way in the future. So I want to thank you for considering me, and I look forward to producing some really awesome stuff for you guys. Thanks!